Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. I am Coach Liane and I'm going to do some cooking with you guys tonight. I thought I would start out this particular night doing a little demo for you of the infamous carrot loaf, but this is a variation of it. I'm taking the basic loaf and I'm adding a little bit to it. So I've done a little bit of the prep work already to kind of make this go quick, but I want to show you how easy this is. So I'm planning on making 4 loaves at one time, mainly because I have this wonderful pan with 4 loaves, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my eggs into a blender, and this recipe calls for 2 eggs per loaf. So I've got 7 eggs I've already put in here, so I'm going to add 1 more. Do you know I cannot crack an egg with 2 hands? I can only do it with 1. I know, kind of weird. Anyway, let me get that egg off my hand. So I've got 8 eggs in here. Next, I'm going to put in 4 cups of shredded carrots. And I'm lazy, so I buy them already like this. I've got 2 cups here. Get those in my blender. Gonna do another 2 cups. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna throw those in. Put that in. Okay, next thing, and what I'm putting in so far, guys, is just the basic recipe. So, to repeat, I got 8 eggs. I got 4 cups of shredded carrots. I've got 1 cup of rolled oats. So I'm going to put that in. Okay. I've got 4 teaspoons of vanilla. That's 1 per loaf. And I've got 1 tablespoon of baking powder. You need 3/4 for each loaf. So that basically comes out to be 1 tablespoon. I just realized I forgot one thing. Let me grab it. I like to use pumpkin pie spice just because it's got all kinds of spices in it. And I like a lot of spice, so I'm going to probably put, oops, let me wipe that up. I'm going to put probably, I don't know, a good, probably around a tablespoon or so of spice for these 4 loaves. And spice is something that, you do based on your own personal taste preferences. Okay. So at this point in time, that's the basic recipe. So what is it that I'm doing that's going to make this a little bit different? Well, I'm going to add 2 bananas. Now you'll notice one of these is looking pretty ripe. This one is not. It just happens to be what I have. Normally I would probably go with them to be a little more ripe, but hey, you know what? Just gonna go for it because I can't wait to have it ripen. I actually like kind of greener bananas, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm just breaking that up. Yeah. Oops. Having trouble. Did you know actually it's easier to peel from this end? Yep. Sometimes. There we go. Kind of like a monkey. Anyway, so I'm putting that in. I'm putting in the banana. And then the last thing I'm going to put in is walnuts. Now, a serving of, which would be like if you're following the containers, 1 blue container, is basically 8 walnut halves. Okay, which 8 walnut halves is in here. But I'm going to chop them up. And if you're doing chopped walnuts, okay, it's about 2 tablespoons of chopped walnuts, all right? Because if you chop these and put it back in, it doesn't actually fill up the whole container. Now I've already done the other three, these I'm not going to actually put in. I'm going to hold off here, okay? I don't blend those in. So now I have this big giant blender full of stuff. I'm going to take it and I'm going to blend it, and I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I am back. So now I have blended it all together, and what I'm going to do is I have I've sprayed my pan, got it sprayed, and I'm going to evenly distribute this. I'm going to pour it in to each one, get it all even as best I can. And then once I do that, I'll tell you what I do with the nuts, okay? So now you ask, what am I gonna do with the nuts? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a measuring tablespoon, and let me see if I can bring this down here, guys, just to show you. Okay, so there they are. And I'm just sprinkling them over. So doing one, whoops, sorry. All right. Okay, let me bring you back up here, guys. I'm gonna take it, here, I'll bring this up, it's easier. Woo, like this. And then I'm just gonna kind of go like, kind of swirl it through. And you might be asking, well, why didn't I just, put it in the blender? Well, I didn't want the nuts to get pulverized anymore. And, my Ninja it's way more powerful than just a regular blender. So this way I still maintain the chunks that I want without it turning it into sawdust. And that's it, guys. I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven and bake them. These are going to probably bake a good, anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes, depending on your oven, depending on the size of your mini loaf pans. And that's it. So how does this count, right? Well, under Beachbody's program with the containers, this counts as 1 green, 1 red, 1 yellow, 1 purple, 1 blue, and 1 teaspoon. Now you might ask, where's the teaspoon come in? The teaspoon comes in when, after this is baked and you slice it in half and you toast it, you spread a teaspoon of peanut butter over the whole thing, and that's where you get your 1 teaspoon from. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this cooking with Coach Liane, and I hope to be back with more ideas. But these are great for prepping because here's 4 meals, guys.